Assalamualaikum. Today we are going to present about photosynthesis and photoreceptor in marine food chain. We know that photosynthesis is a process which produces oxygen and glucose for other organisms. Just so you know, photosynthesis in marine ecosystem provides at least half of the world primary production. In order to undergo this process, it needs water, carbon dioxide and sunlight. Also, the same can be said for the photoreceptor, where it helps capturing the sunlight. We can say that both photosynthesis and photoreceptor present in primary protozoa. As photosynthesis use light, photoreceptor will assist in capturing the light. Meanwhile, animal also has photoreceptor in its eyes or retina, which they use it for their vision. Maybe they use it to observe their food or prey to consume.
The photosynthesis process happens in chloroplast. Chlorophyll is a green pigment contained in this organelle. Photosynthesis is also a mechanism in which plants use sunlight and carbon dioxide to make food for themselves and other creatures. Algae are a complex category of predominantly aquatic photosynthetic organisms that include cyanobacteria and other eukaryotic algae. Seaweed, red algae, and phytoplankton are some of the several forms of ocean plants. Phytoplankton has chlorophyll that captures sunlight and converts it to chemical energy. Thus, for the food chain in marine life, there are 4 levels to complete the cycle, where in level 1 is photoautotroph, level 2 is herbivore, level 3 is carnivore, and level 4 is the top predators. At level 1, the bottom of the food chain in the sea is mostly unseen. Phytoplankton, a type of one-cell creature, saturates sunlight upper ocean's water. These plants play a significant role since they are the primary producer of organic carbon, which is required for all species in the ocean food chain to exist. Animals that eat the sea-rich plant life make up the next level of the marine food chain. Microscopic creatures, zooplankton, which include jellyfish on the ocean surface water. Surgeonfish and manatees are among the largest herbivores. Herbivores, despite their size difference, have a voracious desire for ocean plants. The zooplankton of level 2 support a huge and diversified collection of small predators, such as sardine in the 3rd level or level 3. Larger species such as octopus who eat crabs and fish that eat small crustaceans are found at this level of the food chain. Lastly, shark and dolphin are among the major predators at the level 4 and the top of the marine food chain. Then, there are feeder creatures like penguin as well as the flippered creatures like seals. These apex predators are often huge, active, and skilled hunters. They also have a long lifespan and a slow reproduction rate.
Photoreceptors, which come in 2 types, ciliary and rhabdomeric, are used by the owl eyes to detect light. Rhabdomeric photoreceptors are found in crustaceans and insects, whereas ciliary photoreceptors are found in animals with backbone, such as humans. However, certain species, mostly sea creatures, have both types of photoreceptor inherited from their ancestors who lived millions of years ago, based on the study that led by specialists from Exeter's Living System Institute has offered new light on how the 2 types of photoreceptors interact in such a marine dweller, throwing fresh light on how eyes and photoreceptors evolve. The larvae of Plantainaris dumerally, a marine ragworm, were researched by the researchers. Plantainaris larvae are plankton that swim freely. Each creature has a transparent brain and 6 pigmented eyes with rhabdomeric photoreceptors. This allows the larvae to identify light sources and swim toward them. Ciliary photoreceptors, on the other hand, are found in the larval brain, and their function was previously unclear. UV light activates these ciliary photoreceptors, whereas cyan or blue-green light suppresses them. According to recent research, when Plantainaris larvae are exposed to ultraviolet light, they begin to swim downward. Cyanide, on the other hand, stimulates the larva's rhabdomeric pigmented eyes and causes them to move higher. Ultraviolet light is most concentrated near the surface of the ocean, while blue light reaches deeper levels. As the result, platinarids appear to begin from ciliary photoreceptors in order to escape harmful ultraviolet light near the surface. However, cyanide suppresses the ciliary photoreceptors and activates the rhabdomeric pigment.
Photosynthesis and photoreceptor give many advantages towards marine life. It is a base that helps the marine ecosystem to function well. Given the question, does the deep sea food chain have an equal reaction as the shallow sea food chain? Let's see how it reacts to deep sea life. From 1000 meters below the water surface, we well know how light is not able to penetrate the deep sea. So, they depend on chemosynthesis. The deep sea food chain is not that different. We can use some examples to expose this. Phytoplankton and algae still act as Prinsip, but they do chemosynthesis and have symbiotic relationship with hydrothermal vents. Primary consumers are polychaete worms. Secondary consumers are firefly squid. Sloan's viper is high-level consumer and the top predator are none other than humans. See, marine life can survive without photosynthesis, but chemosynthesis is less effective than photosynthesis. For additional information, deep sea life needs to adapt and resorted to have small arms but a very sensitive ones. To simplify it, low light, low temperature, no photosynthesis, less food chain, but how wonderful is that? They still can survive without a more excess of photosynthesis.
In conclusion, we could say that both of these photosynthesis and photoreceptor sensitive and it depend on the intensity of light. Without the light, photosynthesis cannot occur properly and it will also affect other organisms. Plus, without photoreceptor, light cannot be captured for the photosynthesis. Absence of light will also affect animal photoreceptor in their eyes as it cannot function and they cannot use their vision. Given that sunlight cannot penetrate all the way to the bottom or to the deep sea, the deep sea creature tend to save their oxygen and energy by reducing their movement, thus affecting the food chain. So, photosynthesis and photoreceptor still need the light in order to occur efficiently.